At the Formulators Lab Bench, I want to share with you the different types of castor oil and how I've used them in cosmetic formulations for skin and hair. And castor oil, it's a unique oil, and it's one of my favorite oils, and it's been around for thousands of years. But it's a cleansing oil, it's a drying oil, it's very viscous, it's sticky, it's thick, and you have to know how to work with it right. And a lot of times it's using it at a lower percentage in a formulation. But it can help to smooth and even skin tone, and also to encourage hair growth, and sometimes help with blemishes. It adds shine in hair formulations and lip formulations. All of these oils are extracted from the castor bean. This is black castor oil, and it's Jamaican black castor oil. It's the same castor bean as the castor oil. It's just the castor bean is roasted, and then the oil is extracted from it. And that's what gives kind of the roasty smell to the oil. And you could see the color, and it can range even darker than this in color. But it's been used for hundreds of years. It's a traditional healing agent, and it's used a lot on hair, like for scalp ailments and just to smooth hair, and it's used to stimulate hair follicles, promote hair growth, and it pulls out. And that's why it's known as this healing remedy for the scalp and the hair, because it can pull toxins from the scalp. And you put it in a lower percentage like with your other oils. But when you do that for like a scalp soother or a hair oil, it adds this creaminess to it, and it kind of reduces some of the greasiness of the other oils. And then this is sulfated castor oil. It's also known as turkey red castor oil. It's very interesting. It's made from castor oil, and sulfuric acid is added to the castor oil by the process of sulfonation, and that's why it's called sulfated castor oil. And the oil it's this viscous orange color, and it's water soluble. It's the only oil that completely disperses into water and offers the same properties as other castor oils as far as cleansing and drying, but it's also emollient. And these are oil soluble. This is water soluble. So I thought I would just show you to drop a little bit in some water. It just floats on top for that castor oil. For the black castor oil, you'll see it just floats on top. It doesn't solubilize, it doesn't disperse into the water. But then with sulfated castor oil, it does. It actually disperses really nicely into the water. And the more that's used, it kind of can produce this little creaminess. So I use this in bath oils. I love it because I put essential oils in it, and then I put it into the bath water, and it solubilizes. The essential oils don't sit on top, and it just blends it nicely. You can also use this to solubilize essential oils like this into some kind of aqueous formulation that it's hard to solubilize like essential oils into, and it just works ideal. They all have a beautiful purpose, and just to experiment with them and see them. Try combining one of these like with another plant oil and see what it does to the texture of that oil. And even the castor oil, try adding with your essential oils and adding it to water. So these are 3 castor oils that you can use differently in formulations for the skin and hair.